Welcome back, everyone, to Brussels, Belgium, and our second game between the Coop Tigers and Fnatic. Coop Tigers are on the board 1-0. We're swapping sides here. Fnatic moving to the red side. Krepo, this is the one team that we've seen abandon or at least try and separate the two power picks of GP and Mord from the red side. What are you expecting to see here this time around?
Yeah, last game, obviously, Cool were on the red side, and they banned out Gangplank, Mordekaiser, Elise, the three best bans you could potentially do. I don't think Fnatic will repeat this. They seem really comfortable just hitting key picks in opposing team strategies. Sadly for them, Cool's champion pools are pretty deep overall, but I think this may be a game where Gangplank won't get through, but Mordekaiser may get through, and we'll have to see how well Prey has potentially played that, because Rekkles has been spamming it over in Korea when he was in the boot camp, and we'll need to see if Cool is afraid of this, if they're going to change their ban strategy. At the other hand, though, they were comfortable playing whatever champions were left open, so they may actually just be fine banning these champions on blue side.
So let's zero in on one of those matchups, the top lane, Smeb versus Huni. Smeb came out swinging and basically saying, I don't care, I'm going to pick Riven blind into Huni.
I mean, Fnatic did this actually in the quarterfinal match as well. That's very cocky to blind pick a Riven in that way, but Smeb is very confident in his skills against Huni, and it really showed. I think Huni, he got delayed because he had to build that Frozen Heart, couldn't build that Trinity Force faster, and Smeb had some great TPs, multi-kills on this Riven. He's a very, very, very good Riven player.
I'm really glad that we got to see like Smeb doing what he does, like doing really well on Riven. And then I'm also glad we got to see Fnatic. Rek'Sai did get that gank off, so they did have slightly better synergy, but we still saw Smeb taking control of the Riven, and I was just happy we saw both sides.
Yeah, a lot of things went to Chakra, at least how we expected. Ku coming out on top, though, and that's a crushing blow for Fnatic. To be up 8K gold at one point and be in control of that game and have it fall from grasp. Probably, what would you be looking for this team to do on a larger scale in order to secure a victory this time around if they can create that lead?
Well, Fnatic kind of tunnels on these like theme comps, I guess I'll call it, because they're not really well-rounded. Like in that comp, for instance, they didn't have any wave clear. They didn't really have much AoE besides like the LeBlanc distortion. So I really want to see more well-rounded ones that have some kind of wave clear, some kind of like peeling in a team fight potential, and not just all in, we're going to press R and kill one guy, which is what their comps normally look like.
And I think Fnatic should go back to double teleport. We saw what Cool can do in a late game. If Fnatic are playing these crazy engage compositions where they have a lot of crowd control, adding another dimension in terms of flanking with that teleport could be maybe not so much on the LeBlanc, but if everyone ends up on a different champion, I just want to see the teleports matched at least. So even if things don't go as planned in the early snowball game, you can still match that split push, because Cool, they got a big advantage in the later parts of the mid game with those teleports.
Well, that's the question, right, for Fnatic. Are they going to do that? Because punishing the early game and nearly winning is exactly what Fnatic did. Do they want to go blow for blow on a team that I think is a better team fighting team and better at using globals than they are?
We'll see if they can leave themselves a little bit more leeway when it comes to closing out a game if they can secure another lead. As we send it to the casters for game 2, Yellowstar tells us that when it comes to fighting Ku, you have to face them head on.
Ku is a team that likes to play around the globals. I mean, they play with double TP, with the supports that can roam a lot, and he can move really fast on the map. So they really want to create skirmishes and those small fights. And I know that in 5v5, in a team fight, when it happens, they might not be as good as in skirmishes, because I've watched the games against KT, and this is where they got, they lost the game.